Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me and one of my minis today. We are having an impromptu trip to Goodwill. We have an hour to spend before somewhere else we need to go opens. And I'm so excited. This is the Goodwill that I have taken you guys to many times over the last year. While she's in youth group, I usually run up here for the 2 hours. And it's been under construction for, I feel like a year and a half, if not longer, and it looks like it's finally done. The regular entrance is open, so the parking lot is beautiful. So we have 1 hour. What did I tell you my goal was?
To find 3 items in 1 hour that can be resold for $100.
Yes, I'd like to go make $100 in an hour profit. So, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to start in the bathing suits because that seems to be my fastest flips right now. It is also the middle of June. So, all right, we'll see you in there. So it looks like there's just a tiny bit more construction, but they had a little opening over there for a temporary entrance. But now the regular entrance is open. They have this fun little speed bump right there. The nice white brick. Nice. And they opened early. They're not supposed to open for a few more minutes, so that's fun. We're not even in the store 10 minutes, and this chick already has me buying something for her. She is going to summer camp. And she's like, oh, I think it's my size. She never looks at sizes, but it is brand new with the tags, old Target. But hey, $15. Okay, that's a lot for Goodwill. However, it's better than $30 at Target, I suppose. And if I went to Target right now to buy her one, I would probably spend that much. You got your breakfast all over your shirt, girlfriend. All right, we kind of struck out in the bathing suits, so let's see how much their overpriced shoes are. Knockoff Crocs. $10.
They got mini Nikes.
They do. But, oh, some old school mini Melissas are kind of beat up. That wouldn't be bad if they were in good shape. Any natives? Play? That would be great.
99 cents.
Oh, that's, at least those are priced well. Baby shoes for 99 cents. I remember when all the kids' shoes were $2.99, but I don't see any. Are these actual Doc Martens? Ooh, for $8. Oh my gosh, so cute. If the toes weren't so beat.
These look like knockoff clothes. Hey, $2.99.
Hey, and it's green, which means it's half off, but don't need those. All right, I see not a single pair of kids' shoes. Usually I get lucky with at least one, but now we're gonna look through. Women's shoes quickly. Those are fun Crocs. They're kind of warped. $25. What? Oh my gosh. Did I know this? Yes, mini Moana shoes. Oh, they are brand new, actually. How much are they? $6? The old me would have bought those because those would have sold on Kitizen for like 15 or 20.
Isn't Kitizen like open?
It's over. Yeah. All right. We'll report back. We're going to find something. Delaney's having fun trying on shoes. Okay. So, we all know that Rothy's are kind of on a decline, sadly, but I'm like, you know what? These look kind of rare. They're in really excellent condition. They want $20 for them. I decided to look them up. I will put some comps on the screen, and there are people that have these listed for $200, which is crazy, but it looks like they're selling around $80, sometimes a little more. They're good to go. They're an 8.5. I don't know. I'm going to put these in the cart. If I can't find anything else, I mean, I'll take a like $40 profit. We'll see. And I know I can clean them up to make them look even better, but they're really not worn. So I also did find a bathing suit I need to look up. I'll report back on that. Delaney found these, so I decided to look them up. Everybody loves a good Hey Dude. These are Corkies. And unfortunately, new with tags are only selling for $25. But these are so cute. I would definitely rock these because I own like 10 pairs of Hey Dudes. Maybe I need to try these on, actually. Alright, y'all. So I might actually have to get these. Thanks, Bug. But she did just find some natives, so we're having a grand old time. Let's see. You always have to look this way. See, these look a little warped, which means they were left outside. $10 wouldn't be too terrible, but because they're not perfectly shaped at the top, I'm very cautious with them. So those are gonna stay. I'm gonna have to increase how much profit I need to make since I'm getting her that bathing suit, and I might want these shoes because they are kind of fabulous. This store is just so open now. It's pretty big. All right, I'm gonna look through sweaters and jackets because it's like 1,000 degrees outside. And hopefully we find something, yeah? I don't know. All right, we're about to scour the hard goods. I looked through so much. This is the only thing I found. Some Viore leggings, which is amazing. Oh, and something else for this kid of mine, a poppy sweatshirt, but at least it's half off. But hey, she never gets to shop with me, so we're having a fun old girls' day, aren't we? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, I think it's maybe you put something in there for water, like fruit, and you get like your infusion. All right, come on, I feel it. We're gonna find something. So this is a steal. I have been wanting one of these. Okay, this is turning into a personal shopping day. Oh, we have that too. That's called a French press. Anyway, I have opened this up. It is brand new, sealed. Everything is in there. This is $75 on Amazon and Walmart, and it's selling for around $40 to $50 on eBay. But I want this. I have been wanting one of these. So, yay! I'll take their $12.99 price tag. All right. Well, she's on the hunt for a jelly cat. I have a lot of stuff to look up. These Baby Alive diapers. This, I don't know what that is. A Starbucks mug. I think it's Wisconsin. Some of these are not worth it. Some are. These, oh my gosh, anyone else's kids watch Dinosaur Train? My son is 14 and that was his favorite show as a kid. I found some Rifle Paper Company stuff. This is cool. Made in Holland. It's $5, but I'm still gonna look it up. And I don't know, this could be nothing, but I always look up new stuff. This is a flag football set. Could be an Amazon cheapy thing. And another $6 Rifle Paper Co. I don't know, placemats or something. This is local to me. Like the woman who made this goes to a church like super close by. So we find a lot of this stuff. Oh my gosh, is that a Squishmallow eating a Sonic burger?
No.
No.
Yeah, it might have been cut off.
I told her if she finds me a jelly cat, I'll give her $10. So she's on the hunt. All right, so this is selling for like $5. So not it. But if you find a Wisconsin one that has the bigger font, I'll try to put a picture up. That one's actually worth picking up. It's selling for like $30 and up. So that's going back. These are actually a pickup, even though it's $7. These are selling consistently. 2 of them for like $15 or whatever. So because there's multiples and they're all brand new, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick up the diapers because these are still in the package in there and they are selling. And I think some of these are like an off-brand, but they'll still fit, and it's only $2. So, oh, this is a putback. This is selling for literally $2. I'm gonna put these back. They're just too expensive, like Goodwill prices. But if we were at the bins, I would definitely grab them. And hey, here's a mom tip while you're at Goodwill. These are only $2.50 for 2. So we're always looking for brand new school supplies because it's cheaper to get them here. And she likes these colors, so that's a win. And she's been on the hunt for some hair rollers. See, when I bring her, it's fine. We're having a grand old time, aren't we? Looking through plushes. She hasn't found one yet. I love when I see dots like that. I knew it. Yay! These are men's, so we'll see if Michael wants them. They are a medium, older style, but pretty cheap. Well, what do you think? How'd we do?
Good.
I don't know if I made $100. I think so. I wasn't keeping track. I spent $100. A bunch of that was for this girl right here. What'd you get? Show that little warmies thing. It's fine. It's like a Scentsy Buddy. It's new with the tags. She wanted it put in the microwave. So, all right. Well, you guys will have seen like some comps and maybe some sold listings. By the time this video goes out, I will have my listings up for sale, and I will come back one more time to let you know what I spent on items to actually sell and how did my profit do? Because now we're gonna go to lunch. So summertime's expensive. If you have kids, grocery bills, hanging out, doing extra stuff, but I love it. This is my favorite season. All right, see you back in a minute. All right, some quick math. As promised, I picked up and listed 5 items with a listing price of $268 minus 20% because my Posher VA sends out 20% offers would make it $214, but 20% off of that for platform fees would be $172 minus my $44 cost of goods means I have a potential profit of $128, which absolutely hits my $100 goal. And it made a couple things I got for this cutie free in the end. All right, it is a week later. We are visiting the same Goodwill. Not we, just me. I'm solo today. I have got 1 hour and I'm happy to report I have listed all of the items from last week. So I've got an hour. I'm gonna see if I can't find 3 more items for $100. That's my goal. I'm not gonna film a lot though since I'm on a time, but I will show you what I find. Here is what I found to pick up. This was $8. The brand was Albion. This sold within 24 hours of me listing. I had it listed for $60. My Posture VA sent a $48 offer, so yay for a quick sale. LeBlanca, I picked this up because it was a size 8. It was also $8. I just thought it was a really cute pattern. It's listed for $48. Next, this is a pair of equestrian leggings. You can just tell based on the thickness as you're going through leggings or pants. The brand was Elation, Red Label Sport. They're only a size extra small. If they were bigger, they could definitely sell for more. They are brand new. I have them listed for $38. And just another new brand for me to know now and look out for because comps are pretty great for this brand. Anything related to equestrian. This was Free People Movement. They were $7. Pretty good condition, teeniest bit of wear, but overall really good. These were a great style. I can't remember what they were called, but I have them listed for $38 and I just didn't want to leave them behind. They were a good size. I just love Free People. This is the brand, the Roosevelts. Great brand. Look at the tag I'm going to show. It was only $6. They had it as a kid's bathing suit. I have this listed for $45, I think. Yes. But they make like men's matching stuff. They make shirts, the Roosevelts, but it's, without the vowels. So that was a pretty fun pickup. That was SpongeBob. And this is a designer kids brand, $8. Lola and the Boys, it's called. I believe I've talked about it with you before. Definitely very expensive retail. Comps looked pretty great on this skirt though. I have this listed at $38. I've been trying to price more competitively versus pricing high and seeing what happens. That's definitely more of a fall or back to school piece. So I'll probably have it for a little while, but new with tags. All right, those are what I got to pick up. Let me show you. I got my daughter 2 things for camp, of course. Let me show you what I'm passing on. This was sad. $8 was just way too much, but this is new with tags Soma. It was only a size small. Of course, if it had been bigger, it might have been worth it at the bins for sure. Girlfriend Collective. The comps just weren't there anymore. And $4.50 even, I still decided to leave those behind. This was sad to leave behind. Lululemon, this is why you always have to really inspect your items before leaving the store. There was a hole in the crotch, so definitely wouldn't have seen it if I didn't check from the inside. This was another bathing suit. It just was a pretty bathing suit at Sandflower. Never heard of it. Comps were terrible. I think it's sold at Walmart. And $11 was way too much. I really loved it. I almost bought it for myself, but I don't need another bathing suit. This was another bathing suit. I believe it was Livy or was it Torrid? You'll see. Let's see. Oh, Cacique. I was close. Again, comps just didn't warrant, even though it was in great condition. I love picking up swimwear in general, but for $12, it was way too much. So that's what I got. All right, I'm looking a little rough, but I got out of there with 5 minutes to spare. I did check out separately for the things I got for my family. I found a polo shirt for my husband. It's our local high school. I always seem to find stuff for our local high school here, which is funny. It's not the closest Goodwill, but I'll take it for $6. So I spent $20 on my family. My daughter needed a few more things for camp. We just packed for her and realized she needed 1 more pair of shorts, 1 more pair of full-length leggings. So got those. And for resale, I got 6 items and I spent $45.21. So yes, prices were a little high, but this is where I can go on this night of the week. It's too far to go to the bins. And all right, let's chat numbers for this second trip. I came out with 6 items. We're just going to use Poshmark as my example again. So $267 listing price. Let's take out the 20% Posture VA offers just in case. That would bring it down to $213 minus Poshmark's 20% fees, $171 minus my $45 initial cost of goods. That brings me to $126 of potential profit. If we add the 2 trips in this video together, I spent just at 2 hours of time thrifting for a potential profit of $254. I personally think that's great. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. My goal was to be able to make approximately $200 in profit. Will I have done that? I don't know. I just like to have goals when I walk into stores. So, all right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.